こんにちは、いくこです。こちらの本ですね、今を読んでるのは。こちらの、パート3になります。それでは、ご覧ください。I have only a week left here. I'm planning to go back to America for Christmas before flying to India. Not only because I can't stand the thought of spending Christmas without my family, but also because the next 8 months of my journey, India and Indonesia, require a complete repacking of gear. Very, very little of the stuff you need when you are living in Rome is the same stuff you need when you are wandering around India. And maybe it's in preparation for my trip to India that I decide to spend this last week traveling through Sicily, the most third world section of Italy, and therefore not a bad place to go if you need to prepare yourself to experience extreme poverty. Or maybe I only want to go to Sicily because of what Goethe
Go. I think it's Italian.
said. Okay, said. Without seeing Sicily, one cannot get a clear idea of what Italy is. But it's not easy getting to or around Sicily. I have to use all my finding out skills to find a train that runs on Sunday all the way down the coast, and then to find a correct ferry boat to Messina, a scary and suspicious Sicilian port town that seems to howl from behind barricaded doors.
Yeah, barricaded doors.
Barricaded doors. It's not my fault I'm ugly. I've been earthquaked and carpet bombed and raped by the mafia too. Once I've arrived in Messina, I have to find a bus station, grimy as a smoker's lung, and find the man whose job it is to sit there in the ticket booth, mourning his life, and see if he will please sell me a ticket to the coastal town of Taormina. Then I rattle along the cliffs and beaches of Sicily's stupendous and hard-edged east coast until I get to Taormina, and then I have to find a taxi, and then I have to find a hotel. Do you know all those places?
No.
I've been to Sicily.
Have you?
No,
No, I haven't been to Sicily.
I've been to Sicily.
I've been to Florence, but I haven't been to Rome.
Oh, no?
No.
Oh.
Have you been?
Yes, I've been.
Busy, is it? Everyone says you've got to watch your bag.
But when I went there, it was like 20-something years ago.
Right.
And so not, and in the winter, so it's not packed people. So that was it.
Last three people who went to Rome, they all got robbed.
Really?
It's the trick they do is you're in your car and you're emptying your car, and he comes along and
Help.
picks it up and rides off on his bike.
Really? So
Yeah.
just
You just have to watch them all the time.
Ooh.
You've got to watch your bags all the time.
Yes, yeah. Oh. So when I went there, I didn't have any problem. But we were careful about. But yeah, lots of Italian men came to nice word. That is quite a
I don't know how
good
they
experience.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't be allowed to pinch somebody's bottom now, would you? You'd be arrested if you were in England or America.
In Japan, it's arrested, yes.
Oh, you can. Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Well, why do the Italians get away with it then?
Italian does.
Who?
Italian.
They do? Yes. Well, they did. I don't know about now. I mean...
But outside here as well. I mean, they don't do the touch bottom, but they always touch it like a hello. Here, around here.
Yes, yes.
So, always like a...
Yes.
So sometimes, because our culture is not, we don't really touch.
No.
So, especially stranger. Oh, they are not stranger, but male friends. If he's a really good friend, or if he's a gay, yes, we do. But otherwise, we don't really.
If he's gay, you'll touch him.
If he's gay, it's no problem. We just hello. I mean, in Japan.
And do you shake hands?
We don't.
Oh no, you say hello like that, don't you?
We don't do the. There is one of things that people always like, but we don't do.
You don't do that.
I mean, it's like a Thailand. They do.
Yes, yes.
But in Japan, we don't do. We just.
Do you nod?
Yes, a lot. So I do here as well. So I sometimes always, so that I shouldn't do, but it's always.
No, you must do what's right for you. It's your culture.
Yeah, but it's sometimes strange if you speak in English or Spanish, you have to act a little bit their way.
Oh,
otherwise,
yeah,
it's strange.
So
So I try not to.
If somebody's English and was to be introduced to me, I would go to take his hand.
You do?
And yes, and Rothia, once we were at Carla's at end of term or thing, and she was they all came to see her, and Rothia, I went to shake her hand, say hello, and she went to kiss me, and we sort of bumped into each other. and Lola came up and said, when you're in Spain, you kiss. Okay? I thought, oh gosh, Mum's told me off. But you know how you bump, because felt embarrassed. I'm not comfortable kissing a stranger. I mean, Sandy kissed me when I came and kissed me when he left.
Yes.
It doesn't seem... It's going into your personal space, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind, with the Spanish, because they're like very natural.
Yes.
So I do. But it's for example, like with you, because you don't have that culture. I don't have that culture. And in Spain, but we don't,
No.
If it's a really special case, I guess.
Yeah. Yes, I wouldn't kiss you because I know you don't like it very much, and I'm more
I just forget, actually.
Yes. And then suddenly you get a strange lady kissing you on both cheeks, and you're thinking, well, who was that? Do the men kiss the women?
Yeah, Spanish. I mean, it's if it's like friend, but it's which one do? But the Spanish men also don't. Especially when you introduce somebody.
Yes.
In that case, yes.
Usually in the beginning, yes.
Like a theory, French is always.
Yes.
When you met,
and I think he's 3, isn't he? Because if you come from Paris, you do it 3 times.
Is it?
Yes.
Ah, right. The other day I did Russian women. I don't know. She lives in Cortes, but her husband is from Cortes, and they got one little daughter or whatever. And I talked with her, and when she left, she just kissed me. She said 3 times in Russia.
Oh, and she did?
Yes.
Oh. Yes, I think it's Paris that has 3 and the rest of France has 2.
Mm.
But I like Thierry's speaking voices. I like those French when they talk like that, you know. And it's I can hear difference. There's a sort of very sexy French one. I don't know if it's Parisian but it's a very sexy talk. And then there's sort of obviously like in England, you go to another area and it's not so sexy, but I think it's and Thierry's got that nice sexy voice.
He got a very quite husky.
Yes, smokers.
And the singing, so it's a drink and
yes,
singing, so voice turned to
gruff. We'd say that's a gruff voice.
Gruff voice. How about the Italian accent to English? All depends who speak. But
yes, the thing in England is you've got the up north and the south. And as I say, if Carmen was, you'd say, "Here, you don't say it like that. You say it like this." I'm Mary too. Oh, you say Bath and Bath, yeah, snobby English, snobby Southerners.
Snobby Southerners.
Yes. And in fact, the Southerners aren't really, I mean, there's a lot of rich people who live in England, in London, so they are South. But there's also, you've got the East End. Peter was a Londoner, and they are all gall blimey,
Yeah.
like knock the words into one, and yes, so you get all sorts really. Funny language, isn't it?
So for us, it's very difficult. They teach. You have to nowadays. Everybody has to learn English. One point. Yeah, because international, let's go. Because you need English too.
More than Spanish.
More than it's because internet or also thing is mainly English.
Yeah.
You need English first. So like a common
yes
language now. So
it's like the English invaded or whatever the word is. India, and India had lots and lots of different ones, and what the English did was it taught them all English,
so they can communicate.
Yes.
So English. So you have to speak. Now, when I was studying, speaking is not coming up because first of all you need a read and writing. So, but now. You have to speak. You have to communicate language, English. So,
because I think if you speak English and Spanish, you can get round the world in a way, can't you?
But it's not in Africa. But I mean, yes, English.
Yes, Africa. But the missionaries took English over. What you can't do is the Asian countries like. Japan and China, we don't speak that at all. Really.
But in China, they have but some people speak very good English and French, any language there because. But that is old days. When I went to China, like 80s. Some Chinese guide. They never been to outside, but they speak very very good language because the money.
Yes.
The survival of.
they I watch these babies in China. I don't know if I told you, but they've never been anywhere out of the city they've come from. The people who look after them, but their English is very good, very good. Because they have to. It's so sad because the babies are sort of handed over, and then
Really?
yes,
And the face is
and the face. Then you suddenly got this sort of different face. They said that they are affected by the faces.
Yeah.
They want to go to someone. So when they go to America, and this little boy it was very unhappy because they're fostered.
Different?
So they have these from birth. They've got this mother, who then is handing it over when she's 15 months. And this little boy came toddling in the room, and he saw somebody who was Chinese, little girl who was Chinese, and he ran to her and hugged her, and it was just because he suddenly thought he was with his own kind. And it was a joy to see, but and he clung to her. But I mean, they show you it sort of, I don't know, 4 or 5 years later, sometimes when they're 14. And they're so Chinese, but they are speaking with an American. It's some religious, it's the religious people. God told them that they're to. Our family was, but they're all moneyed people. They've got 4 children and they've grown up, so they take another child on. But it's a joy to see, actually. I do look at some weird things, and then I go and have something that makes me smile.
But dogs as well. When I give the one puppy to the Spanish guy, the puppy was looking at me. It's really puppy. I just can't forget the face. And the puppy died soon after, I guess. Spanish people.
Yes.
We tried to rescue her, and because they put the house, but in the beginning, so she messed up because she was upset.
Yes.
So the wife said, "Campo," and it's like a 3-month-old puppy went to Campo. So we tried to rescue, but he put it different places, and we couldn't rescue.
3 months, honestly, it still needs its mother, I know.
Yeah, and because before get together, everybody there.
Yes, yes.
And then suddenly on her own, on the Campo.
Yeah, she Holly makes me feel sad. Saul won't have it, but he said, no, give her time. But she lays on that path, she just lays there all day. And it's just sort of, I can't take them out for walks, they're too...
No, don't do it.
But she doesn't, I mean, Archie was always by my side, and if I went to take the washing up, he'd come with me and I'd hang it up and he'd walk back. But she does come and say hello now, but it's a quick hello, and it's not... It looks like she's had a lonely life, and you can't suddenly start changing it. And what with Pippa laying there because she's sad, I said to Saul, I like animals to give me joy, but sitting about, we'll all sit about looking glum.
You need a little, smaller version of dog.
Yes, I know.
I can find for you.
No, thank you. One day I'm going to look out the door and several people have bought me dogs, and there's going to be a whole load out there, isn't there?
No, Nikki. Here you are.
I don't like really, really tiny ones, that are all Pomeranians and...
I prefer like a 15-kilo dog next time if I have one. Like 15, so I can hold.
Yes.
Not small but not big. So full size of 15 maximum.
Yes, I said to Saul, you seem to forget how much it costs to keep a dog,
And food.
I know and I think Pippa's looking thin round the back of her. She's looking thin. So I gave her more food. I gave her more food. The other dog eats like the whole tin.
It's like,
yes, and doesn't like. They all like the tins of meat, but they don't want the biscuits, which fills them up. But I can't take the big dog out. Saul takes them out without the leads on. And they do come back to him. Well, she has.
Also, he has a very, that can be a very, very strong, deep voice.
Yes.
So dog can come back, but like a woman's, oh my God. For me, screaming. So,
I can get Pippa to come back with a very firm voice.
Yes.
Come here, and she's a real female. She'll sort of like, I will in a minute when I'm ready. Whereas Archie was like, oh yes, oh what do you want, Nicky? I thought that's it. That's what we should have.
When I look after the Linda's dog, the Charlie just kind of say, Charlie, come on, Charlie. She doesn't listen to me at all.
Is that the black one?
No.
Oh, it's the other
white
one.
She loved to chase the. It's not rat type. He just like a lizard, I think. Because when the gecko was on a wall, he just bark.
Oh.
So he likes the lizard.
Yes. Do they? I think she's always busy. He needs to be taken back to get stronger. That dog, because he's a nice dog.
Very.
But he's too nervous, isn't he?
Yeah, because he's come from a rescue dog. I think he has a hard time.
Yes.
Because he frightened men.
Yes.
That John said, especially what's his name? The Belgian man.
Joe.
Joe. He frightened Joe. Frightened by Joe.
Oh. Does Joe not like animals?
No. The dog doesn't like Joe.
Oh.
The dog was frightened by Joe. No, let's go.
No.
Dog was frightened.
Frightens Joe.
Yeah.
The dog frightens Joe.
Dog was frightened. Dog is frightened.
The dog is frightened of Joe.
Of Joe. Dog is frightened of Joe.
Frightened
of Joe.
Of Joe. Yes. I don't know Joe actually. I don't really know them. He gardens or something, doesn't he?
Yeah. And with Tiele, they make special plants.
Oh yes, what, that grass?
Grass.
Yes, Saul bought
grass.
some. I think some of them.
Grass.
Some of them haven't made it. They're in. And at the weekend I took some nuts to Ninka, and they've got that grass all along the front. They've taken all the weeds out, and the goats got up and ate everything. So they've got all that great bunches of it, and it will probably grow all the way along.
Yeah.
It holds the earth in too.
So probably you think as well. It's nothing. Okay, it's going down. I mean, it's to the plants to hold the.
Oh, hold the earth
hold
in.
the earth.
Yes. Well, he's got it round his what do they call?
Can't remember.
Fouetter? No, it's not fouetter. Fouetter? No. Well, round his garden, vegetable patch. White.
So yeah, their house is really like a grow like along the swimming pool,
Oh.
like huge.
Mm.
Mm.
He's Belgium, isn't he?
Mm.
Have you met the French and the German and the English staying at Phil Wood's?
Oh, not yet.
No.
Have you?
No,
Oh.
I haven't been out for days. I haven't. No, I haven't.
Also, nothing in the village now. So in September is dead.
Dead. Yeah.
But tomorrow, my friends, I think they're from Sevilla.
Uh-huh.
I think the girls are coming, but I'm not sure because tomorrow gonna be rain. Tomorrow the
Terrible storm.
after, yeah, Friday, yeah, Saturday is very bad.
Sometimes they've
Okay.
told us before and it hasn't happened.
Oh,
so,
okay, so you never know.
so
Yeah, also, yeah, like the other day, here is a massive rain, but it's not Cortes,
Yes.
wasn't, so. Mm.
it's quite handy really because then you don't have to water everything.
Yeah. Mm. Okay, so we're gonna
Well,
finish. Yeah, we're gonna finish. Yes.
do you want to do a bit more? Oh,
Yeah.
that's fine.
But I can't remember where. I think 36 up to. ですね、途中止めずにずっと来ましたけれども、途中からちょっとシシリの話が出てきて、本にですね、でそこからの雑談に入っていってしまったんですけれども、一つニッキが言ってたのはローマに、私もローマ昔行ったことあるんですけども、で彼女の友人で最近ローマに行って、イギリス人ってやっぱ車で旅行する人が多いので、ハイヤーカーですね、車を借りて日本でいうとレンタカーですけれども、で借りて動いてって、その時に荷物を出し入れする時に誰かが来て荷物を持ってっちゃったっていう、ことがあります。ここでも実はあるんです。ここってコルテスではないですけれども、海側に行くとそういったリゾート地があるんですね。で、やっぱりイギリス人の方たちとか車で移動している方多いんですけれども、住んでる方も多くて、で私の知ってる人は大きなショッピングモールに行って、で荷物を、出し入れとかしている時にカバンをちょっと貴重品が入ったバッグですね、置いていて、手伝ってもらったのかどうかわからないんですけど、誰か手伝ってもらったのかちょっと忘れたんですけど、でも、その時にやっぱり取られたっていうのはあります。なので観光客の多いところはやっぱりヨーロッパ危ないですので気をつけないといけないです。コルテスは私の住んでいるところはですね、そんな心配は一切ないんですけれども、一歩ここを出ると私も非常に緊張しまして、旅行に行きます。そうで、シシリの話からどんどんで犬の話だったり、そういうのことで、こういうふうに、雑談が進んでいきますっていう例の一つとして、でリスニングですね、日記の英語を聞いてリスニングにしていただきたいと思います。ということでですね、まだ続きがあります。パート4です。ですのでパート4に移りたいと思います。では See you in the part 4 Bye